Hi there folks, I'm Ross Minton, this is Grow Your Own Life. As always, please like and subscribe, that would be amazing. And without further ado, I'm going to get to it. Basically, I want to talk about gardening terms that a lot of new gardeners struggle to understand, but really and truthfully, they're dead simple to get the hang of. And to be perfectly honest, in a lot of cases, they're kind of logical once you get the hang of it. Once you know a little bit about gardening, the rest of them just kind of fall in line. Hi folks, so there's another word in the gardening community that a lot of new people won't understand, and that is leggy. Here we go, I'm going to give an example of a leggy plant. That is a leggy plant. Can you see? It can't even support itself. But it's not dead, it's not rubbish just yet. It needs potting up into a deeper pot. When a plant goes leggy, when people use the word leggy, they basically mean a seedling like this, which has been sown and it's been devoid of light for a long period of time. So it's probably been grown on a windowsill, and a plant needs light from three sides to help it grow. And if they're on a windowsill, they're only getting light from one side. So they go in search of the light, and they grow and they grow and they grow and they grow, and they get like that, and they get leggy. But you haven't got to throw leggy seedlings away. Most seedlings, if you pot them deep into a big pot or a deeper pot like that, and then fill with compost to the top, you will save them. They might not be the best plant in the world. If you're like growing for shows and, you know, giant plants and this, that and the other, then you probably want to start again. But if, like me, you're just growing for fun and to get a bit of food out your garden and out your allotment, and there's nothing wrong with potting leggy seedlings deep and saving them. So I'll show you how. So you want to get the seedling out of its pot, and you want to put it as deep as you can into one of the deepest pots you can find. Ideally, you want it to go right up to maybe a ½ inch to an inch below where the seed leaves are, so then it can go on to produce its true leaves. And then you basically just fill it up. So there we have it. That is now potted on. It's just about ½ inch or so, 10 mil. It's poking up. And now, just like when you take a cutting from a plant, and you've done that before, when you take a cutting, you basically take a stem of plant, put it in water or compost, and it sends out roots. The stem of that plant will now send out roots, and it will almost act like a cutting in some respects. The roots won't just come from the bottom, they'll come out of the stem, out of the side, and that will develop its true leaves, and that will grow on to be a fairly decent plant, and you haven't got to save it. So just water that, put it to one side, jobs are good. Hi folks, how are you doing? If you remember, we potted on some leggy seedlings. Yes, we're trying to save them, and it's been about 2 weeks now, and I want to show you what they look like. So here we go. There's one of those leggy Brussels sprout plants. As you can see, they look pretty good. There's a slight kink in the stem, but that won't harm it growing. It'll grow a little bit wonky, but that's fine. We have a few more. If I duck down here, and again, these look fine too. I will plant them deep past the seed leaves and they will romp away. So it just goes to show, potting on the leggy seedlings really does work. These plants will be planted out soon, and I will do another video in a few months' time when hopefully I harvest some Brussels sprouts. So I'm not going to add that footage to the end of this video. I'm going to make you like and subscribe, and you can see for yourself in a few weeks' time. Cheers folks.